more lambda function I have not covered. Lambda function is something
नहीं,
different.
मैं पूछ रहा था असाइनमेंट्स में हम फंक्शन बना के सॉल्व कर सकते हैं ना?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, फंक्शन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड फंक्शंस. ठीक है, तो sorry, not this one, this one, yeah. So we have covered dictionary. I'm just again recalling. Dictionary is a collection of data elements, and it is in this form: key value pairs. Okay. And the syntax is curly bracket start, curly bracket close. This is key and colon values. Then second element, key colon values and key colon values. Key can be your numeric data, can be your string also. Okay. So, and duplicates are not allowed. Okay, so this is just an example here. You can see here the data values are string, data values are numeric, keys are string here. Okay. One more example where you have the key and values, where values are string, numeric, and list also. Okay. So this is just another example that we have covered, and but this is not allowed. That means we can't have a key as a in the form of a list. Okay. So that means we can have list here in the values, but we cannot have a list in the keys. So this we have covered. This we have accessing elements from key. So if you want to access any element, so just like in the list and tuple, we need to use indexing like 0, 1, 2, 3. But in case of dictionary, instead of using that indexing, we need to use their key values. Clear? So suppose this is an example. This is a dictionary here. ठीक है, where there are two keys, name and age. ठीक है, and suppose you want to access this value corresponding to key name, then I need to use this dictionary name, and in the square bracket the key name. ठीक ठीक है, but in case of list and tuple we need to use indexing like 0, 1, 2. Clear? Okay, so this one. Now, changing, if you want to change anything, just like this, dictionary name in the square bracket, key value, whose uh, whose value you want to change. Okay. So suppose in this previous one, age is 26, and if you want to update this, what we need to do? We need to just write this. Okay, and any new value. So this age will be updated here. Clear? So if you want to add something here, suppose you want to add something extra, what I will write, suppose you want to add one more key like address. Okay, so what I will write? I will write this. My dictionary in the square bracket address. So this is an extra key. So you are updating your existing dictionary. Clear? So this way you can update your dictionary. Clear? So this we have covered already. All these things. Okay. Now we are moving further. Clear? So now we can remove a particular item in a dictionary. Okay. Just like adding, we can remove a particular item in a dictionary. And how? Using the pop method. Using the pop method. Okay. So this method remove item with the provided key. Now I'm giving you an example. Okay. Is it visible? The black screen. So
Yes,
while
sir.
it is, yeah. See. So P by PH1 Python. Or if you are facing difficulty in this, I can use a Jupyter Notebook.
Sir,
Okay,
use
sir, do that. Book, please.
Jupyter Notebook is fine. Okay. So I will use Jupyter Notebook here. Open terminal. Jupyter. No. श्रेया, आई हैव नॉट रिसीव्ड योर व्हाट्सएप। आपने मैसेज किया है कि आपने व्हाट्सएप पे भेजा है कुछ? हाँ, ओके, इज इट विजिबल? ठीक है, ये विजिबल है ना आपको माय स्क्रीन? तो ठीक है, तो थोड़ा इसको छोटा कर लेते हैं। ठीक है, यहाँ से डिक्शनरी, my DICT, just I am taking a dictionary here, and so just like name Rohit, age like 33, and address you can take Noida, and my DICT. We can see this one. This is the output here. Clear. Now, if you want to delete anything, what I will write? My DICT dot pop, and suppose I want to delete address. See here, no, ADDRE. Okay, spelling mistake. It is capital A. Sorry. Address. See here, no. Okay, I think square bracket. ADDRESS. Just a minute. My DICT pop. Just okay. So in this, we need to pass bracket. We just a minute. We are reading what documentation here. So the function is this d dot pop. That means dictionary name dot pop in the round bracket k or something. Remove specified key. And return the corresponding values. If key is not found, then D is written if given, otherwise key error is raised. Okay, so my function I think is clear. I'm writing here. Okay, I think ADDRESS. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you can see. So I am popping this. That means I am deleting this key and corresponding values. Okay? So I am passing address. So the value corresponding to address will be deleted. Now, if you print this dictionary again, print my DICT. You can see the output here. So is it clear? We can update a dictionary, we can add items in the dictionary, and we can also delete items in this dictionary. ये clear है? Yes or no, friends? Hello? क्या हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Suppose
Yes,
if
sir,
you
yes, sir.
want, yeah. Suppose if you want to add, you can again add. Clear? Noida. Now here you can again add my DICT. So using this way you can add. Clear? So this was for that. Sorry, not this. Clear? So we can remove a particular item. Okay. Instead of this pop, we can use this also, pop item. Pop item. Now see what is the difference here. See what is the difference here. Suppose pop is this. Now I'm just in the pop item. We need not to specify anything. Okay? My DICT this pop ITEM and this. Clear? Okay, so I'm just running this, and it will delete the last one. It will delete the last one. So you can see now my DICT same. Clear? So if you want to delete a particular key and associated value, we need to use pop, and in that bracket we need to pass that particular key. Okay? If you are using pop item, it will delete this address. Again, we are using this pop item once more, and we will see what will happen. So it now this is deleting this one. Clear? Okay, so this is clear. Pop item and pop. Okay, create. Okay. This one we have covered. Okay, now there is one more thing that is called clear. So in the clear, it will dictionary name my DICT .clear. Clear. If you want to see the documentation, just write question mark and just click on run. Clear none, remove all items from D. It will remove all items. Okay, and it is an inbuilt function. So I will just write this one, and it will delete everything. Now, if you will print this, my DICT. So my DICT is exist. My DICT is exist, but all items are deleted here. Don't confuse. We are not deleting dictionary. We are deleting all items. एग्जाम में कभी कभी कंफ्यूज होते हैं. So it removes all items. It doesn't remove dictionary. ठीक है. There is one more method that will remove your dictionary also. That is called delete. See the difference here. See the difference. If I am writing this del, I think del. Just a minute. My DICT .del question mark. Okay, my not found. Okay, del my DICT. Okay, see. Sorry, spelling mistake. Yeah, now if you will print this my DICT, what will be the output, friend? Can you please tell me? What will be the output here? Anyone? Hello? क्या हुआ? अभय शुक्ला, अभिनव, अभिप्सा, मोहन. This is the first lecture. First lecture में ही आप लोग थक गए क्या?
हाँ सर.
Okay. सीटी कौन बजा रहा है? ठीक है. So my question is, see, I am using DEL and dictionary name. Then I am printing my dictionaries. Then what will be the output? What will be the output, friends? Radhika Thakur. Radhika Thakur.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So what will be the output? Question क्या था राधिका? Please repeat. राधिका. ओके, अभी भी आप सो रहे हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. ओके, सैयद अली.
It will be empty dictionary.
No, it will not be empty dictionary. देखो अब output error आएगा because my dictionary is not defined. हमने क्या किया? See, what is the difference here in the clear and in the delete? In the clear, dictionaries still exist, but it will delete all items. ठीक है? So your dictionary is exist, but when I am using delete, DEL, ठीक है? So it will delete your dictionary. Clear? So if your dictionary is deleted, if you are printing something that is already deleted, that is not exist, so it will give you an error. Got it? Not difference समझ में आया आपको?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So that I was expecting. Okay, so this is the difference between these two. In the clear, it will delete all the items, but in the delete, DEL, it will delete the dictionary. Okay, kuch bhi item ho, whatever item is there, it will delete whole dictionary, and the name is now doesn't exist because it is deleted. Clear? So this is the difference here, delete and clear. Delete the dictionary itself. Delete the dictionary itself. If dictionary deleted, then if you are printing the dictionary, it will gives you an error. Clear? Now next one is dictionary comprehension. Dictionary comprehension. See, this is very important whenever you will learn something pre-existing code like in a project. So see here dictionary comprehension. I'm just writing here SQ is equals to dictionary symbol and okay X. Now just tell me anything. If I want to print a square of a number. So for X in range 1,6. Anyone can tell me what will be the output here? Dictionary comprehension. See, so the dictionary comprehension means we are using something shortcut. We are using something shortcut to create our dictionary. Suppose just an example. Suppose you want to create a dictionary of squares of first 10 natural numbers. ठीक है, so क्या करोगे आप, will you write like this, SQ is equals to like this, 1 comma square of 1 comma 2 comma square of 2 4, 3 comma square of 3 is 9, 4 comma square of 4 is 16. Will you write like this and so on? This is a long form. Okay, so instead of writing this way, we are writing in the comprehension way. To see, so we are just using a square dictionary name is square. I'm writing X colon X into X. So this is our dictionary here. X colon X into X. Like 1 colon 1 into 1. 2 colon 2 into 2. 3 colon 3 into 3. Now what is X here? X, you can use anything. You can use anything, just like 1 to 10 numbers, 1 200, anything. Clear? Now see the output here. Okay. Clear enough about dictionary comprehension? See the output here. See, so 1 comma 1 1 2 4 3 9 4 16 5 25. So it is giving me a dictionary of squares of first 5 integers, you can say. Okay. You can use here anything, suppose 100 तक करना है. So it gives you a shortcut. You can see now. It gives you a shortcut. So from 1 to 99, I am having their squares. Okay, clear? So instead of writing a long dictionary like 1 colon 1 comma 2 colon square of 2 colon 3 colon square of 3, so we can use this shortcut. This is very useful in the long programs. Whenever you read existing code in GitHub or some online platform, so you will find they may be using these shortcuts for creating their dictionary according to their purpose. So this is clear, dictionary comprehension. This is just an example here. You can use like this, any other name like A is equals to okay X colon X into this is what is power के लिए. You can use any functions also there. So X into 3 you can use for X in, suppose you already have a list, L is equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3. I'm just trying this whether this will work or not. So let's see whether this work. Okay, see. Yeah, so I'm taking elements from L, 1, then 2, then 3. Okay, and what it is giving me 1 colon 1 into 3, then 2 colon 2 into 3, then 3 colon 3 into 3. Clear? So this is again a dictionary. ठीक है? Yes or no, friends?
So
ठीक है? So this is just again a dictionary. So this comes under the category of dictionary comprehension. ठीक है? अगर आपको लॉन्ग कोड लिखना होता, सपोज फॉर दिस यू वांट टू राइट अ लॉन्ग कोड, व्हाट विल बी योर लॉन्ग कोड? फॉर आई इन रेंज क्या होगा आपका 1,100 1,100 यू विल राइट व्हाट, ऐसे होगा ना आपका लॉन्ग फॉर्म में. If you want to find the squares of first 100 natural numbers, you need to use this. For I in range this, you need to write this print I into I. Okay, so see, so this is a long form. Matlab this is a whole code for finding the squares of first and natural number. And using dictionary, we can just write a one line of code. Okay, so this is the advantage here. Okay, I can show you this exact code. So exact code you can copy and you can see. So I'm just using an empty dictionary. This is, just tell me, this is dictionary or set, friends? Last class I think I asked you this question. This is dictionary or set? Squares equals to curly bracket open, curly bracket close, and nothing is there. This is dictionary or sets?
Dictionary.
Yes, it is empty dictionary. अगर आपको empty set create करना है, then if you want to create empty set, then आपको क्या करना होगा? You need to use this. याद कीजिए, हम अदरवाइज एग्जाम में कंफ्यूज होंगे. दिस इज अ एम्प्टी सेट. ठीक है, क्योंकि सेट एंड डिक्शनरी बोथ यूज स्क्वायर कर्ली ब्रैकेट. ठीक है, सो लास्ट इन द लास्ट क्लास वी हैव डिस्कस्ड दिस, आई थिंक लास्ट और सेकंड लास्ट. ठीक है, सो हियर वी आर यूजिंग एन एम्प्टी डिक्शनरी. ठीक है, एंड वी आर यूजिंग दिस 1,100 and we are finding the square and we are adding that square in the dictionary. ठीक है, and after that we are printing this. okay, मैं यहाँ पे ऐसे, ठीक है, प्रिंट करते हैं. देखें, ठीक है, so this is the long code or this is the comprehension here, just a single line of code. ठीक है, so this is the advantage here. So next is this is complete. Now in this comprehension you can also use conditional statement. Just give you an example. I will upload this file so you can read that also. Okay, yeah. See, so in the same code, what we can do, in the same code, I'm using a different variable name. See, so in the same code, what we can do for, see, this is again a dictionary which gives you the square of first n natural numbers. N is here 100, so 100 minus 1. Now, instead of using this, we are using here if else conditions. See here, we are using if else conditions also there. See, so this will give you x colon x into x, that means x square for x in something range. Okay, if x is even, sorry, if x is odd, if x is odd. So in this way you can find the square of first n odd numbers. Clear? Yes or no? If
Yes, sir.
x percent to, if you want to find even, I can use this. Okay, so this will give you what? This will give you squares of first 99 even numbers. If give you squares of even numbers from 1 to 99. Even numbers from 1 to 99. See here. Yes, देखिए 2 square of 2, then square of 4, square of 6, square of 8, square of 10, and then up to square of 99. Clear? you can also do one more condition here, and x percent 5 is equals to 0. So it will be an even number and it must be a divisible by 5 also. So just like square of 10, square of 20, square of 30. देखिए clear है? Yes or no, friends? Just answer.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
दूसरा वेरिएबल यूज कर लेते हैं इसको.
Sir, I think we have discussed classes.
Sorry.
I think we have discussed in previous classes.
Previous class.
I saw this thing range one square range. I saw the.
I could not understand what you are telling. In the previous
Yeah.
class.
Previous class I have saw the range square of tag. I saw you remember.
What? Okay. So yeah, so this one is clear. Dictionary comprehension with conditional. Okay. Now there is one more thing, that is a membership test. Membership test. What does it mean? Membership test. Okay. Just copy. Okay. Now see. Membership test. So I'm just checking print 10 in SQ underscore C2. So I'm just checking whether 10 is in this or not. Yes, true, it is in this. So this is called membership test. Suppose you have a question, you need to check whether a particular number is present in the dictionary, a particular key is present in the dictionary or not. You just need to this membership test. The key and in and the dictionary name. Okay. Suppose I am using this. Sorry. Print 11 in SQ. What it will give? Friends, what it will give?
For
Yes, it will give us false. Okay. So this is called membership test. Okay. These are small things, but sometimes it will make your code easier. Okay. Do you want to see the long code to want to check this membership test instead of this in short form? Suppose I give you an example, just check whether a particular number is present in a list or not. A particular number is present in the list or not. What you will do? Just answer. For I in range 0, len of length, what you will check? Suppose you want to check whether a particular number is present in the list or not, what you will do? Okay, forget about. Suppose आपके you have a class of 50 students, ठीक है? Everyone is having their own name. मैंने कहा कि suppose student name Rohit is present in your class or not. तो आप क्या करेंगे? What you will do? Friends, answer तो कीजिए. What you will do? मैंने कहा Rohit is in your class or not. Suppose there is a student, I don't know whether this student is in your class or not. What you will do? You will compare the first roll number with the Rohit's roll number, or you will compare the Rohit with the first student. If it is present, then you will say, okay, these are matching. So yes, Rohit is present in my class. Clear? Otherwise, I will go to the second student, then I will compare. Then I will go to the third student, and then I will compare. Am I right? This is the procedure to check whether a particular student is in the class or not.
yes, sir.
Sir, I didn't understand.
Devoshi Datta,
Yes.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Please speak loudly.
Sir, I didn't understand.
Okay. A simple question. you have a class, ठीक है? There is a your class, you have 71 students, ठीक है? Suppose I am your teacher and I have a friend. I get to know there is a Rohit student. He might be in BCA class or he might be in BTech class. So I do not know. So I just want to confirm with you whether Rohit is in your class or not. What you will do? आप क्या करेंगे? आप क्या करेंगे? आपके you have a list of students, ठीक है? So आप first student को check करेंगे and you will check whether this is Rohit or not. If this is Rohit, then you will say yes, this Rohit is in my class. Otherwise, you will go to the second student and then you will check second student is Rohit or not. Similarly, you will go to the third student, you will go to the fourth student, up to the last student. This is the procedure to check whether a student is in the class or not. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? Similarly, in computer science, suppose you have something list of data like a list है, tuple है, set है और dictionary है. So if you want to check a particular item or particular number is present in that list or tuple, you need to compare from the first element up to the last element. This is the procedure. Not in Python. This is a procedure for all language. ठीक है? C programming में we will do like this. ठीक है? But in Python we have a shortcut. What we need to do? We need to just write that number which we want to check. ठीक है? And we need to write in, and then we need to write the dictionary name. ठीक है? So suppose I want to check whether Rohit is present in that dictionary or not. I will just write Rohit in or dictionary name. If Rohit is present in that dictionary, it will give you true. Otherwise, it will give you false. ठीक है? So this is the answer here. ठीक है? So आपके पास you have a dictionary here. This is the dictionary here. ठीक है? And in this dictionary, you want to check whether this 10, the key value 10 is present or not. ठीक है? So what I will write 10 in a dictionary name. ठीक है? I will write 10 in dictionary name. If 10 is present in the dictionary, it will give you true output. ठीक है? If it is not present, it will give you false. Second example, I am checking 11. So 11 is not present in my dictionary, so it gives me false answer. ठीक है? Do you want to see the long code? जैसे मैंने आपको प्रोसीजर बताया, it will check first element, then it will check second element, then it will check third element. Do you want to see that? Please answer. Do you want to see that? हैं?
Okay.
अगर आपको वो लॉन्ग कोड देखना है, then what you need to do, you need to start from the first element, go up to the last element. Suppose आपको देखना है, suppose you want to check 5 is present or not. ठीक है? So what we will do, we will start from the first element. So I am taking, okay, so L of I, if L of I is equals to num, if लगाना पड़ेगा, if L of I is equals to num, so print, okay, true, and print true, or after that else. Now see, इसको हम कमेंट कर देते हैं इसको. ठीक है? Now see. So what I am checking, this is the long code. ठीक है? We have a list 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, and I want to check 5 is present in this list or not. 5 is present in this list or not. So I will start from the first element. So for I in 0, because indexing is started from 0. So I will start from the first element, that is 0, up to length minus 1. Okay? Because indexing is started from 0 and it will end up to length minus 1. So I will find the length of this list, okay, using len function, okay, and then I will check each element. Okay, the first element is equals to number, yes, first element, if this is true, then I will print true and I will break, I will exit from that. Okay. Else, if this is not true, if this is not true, that means the this element is not present in the list in the okay, then it will continue. So I will become 1, then it will check L of 1. If it is true, then it will print true or and break. Otherwise, it will continue. So I will become 2, I will become 3, I will become 4. Okay, so this is the long code. ठीक है, मैं एग्जाम में लाइक एक कोड दे भी सकता हूँ आपको. I can say just check whether a particular number is present in the list or not using your own created code. Not, you cannot use membership test. ठीक है, so you can do that. I can ask you one more thing. What is the index of that element? See, first question was whether this number 5 is present in the list or not. Now, what is the indexing of this element? 0, 1, 2, 3. So the indexing is 3. The index is 3. I can ask you this question also. What is the index of that element? At which position this element is found at? Clear? So question is clear to friends? मतलब आंसर क्लियर है आपको?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है ना?
So if you don't mind, can you
हाँ.
put syntax in the chat box? Because syntax can come.
Okay. Okay. And terms equals to int input number this n1 n2 0 0 count is 0. Okay. 0. Okay. बहुत बड़ा है. I need to check. Count is if n terms is less than equals to 0. Okay. Please enter a positive integer. Okay. Fine. ये सही है. And if n number is equals to 0, print Fibonacci sequence up to n term. Okay. Print n1. Okay. Okay. Wrong input. Else. Print. Else Fibonacci sequence. While count is 0. Count. ये काउंट तो आपका 0 है स्टार्टिंग में, तो आपका while condition will not be true, I think. See friends, suppose you are entering n terms equals to 5. ठीक है. So n terms is equal. I'm discussing your question that is given in the chat box. Okay. So suppose you are entering n term 5. Okay. And at the start you are using count 0. So count is less than while count is less than n terms. So this condition is true here. Okay. So it will go inside and will print n1. So what is your n1? N1 is 0. And it will n2 is equals to nth. What is nth here?
NBS N1 plus N2.
Okay, nth equals to n1 plus n2. So n1 will become n2 or n2 will become nth and count will increase. Okay, so where is your problem? Okay, I need to copy this code and we need to run this code actually. ऐसे programming में. Okay, I'm trying to see. Is it visible? No. Copy new, I think. Yes, copy it. So, okay. Uncopy.
Noise coming.
Sorry? Sorry?
Nothing.
Okay, I need to write your code here actually. It is not copy. I'm not able to copy this. But yeah, now see. So now I will run it and enter a number. Suppose I am entering 1. So it gives me an error. N term is not defined. N term is not defined. Line number 7. And so see, first error is this. You are using n terms here and you are writing here n term. This is the first error is there. Can you, friends? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Yeah, so first error is this. Here you are writing and term and your variable name is and terms. So here you need to just write s. Okay? Now just run it. One. Clear? So first error was this. Do you want to continue further?
1 minute, can you repeat? End term error.
हाँ आपने क्या किया था? You used this NTERMS and in the print statement you were writing NTERM. समझ में आया?
I want to put S.
Yes, आपने वो गलत लिखा था ना, आप खुद आप just check कीजिए. You were using yes, you were using and terms as a variable name. ठीक है? Your variable name is and terms, and in the print statement you were using and terms. In print you were using, see the error here, you were using something else. ठीक है? Now is it fine, friends? So now we are continuing. So the membership test is fine. Membership test is fine.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what you have told just now, actually, I got disconnected due to this network issue, sir.
Okay, so one student sent me a code, and he was facing some difficulty in that code. So I was discussing that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and before that, I discussed a membership test in dictionary, and the actual code. If you are not using Python, if you are using any other language, then how you can check a particular element is present in the list or not. Okay.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. Now one more thing here. So this was the code here to check whether a particular element is present in the list or not. Or this is the shortcut membership test. Just a single line here. So this is the advantage of Python actually. Okay. Now again I am using the same dictionary, and okay. For I in range. Okay, how much it is? Yes. Okay. For I in range. Okay. 1, 100. I will write here what? print print SQ underscore C2. Just check it. Okay. Just check it. Though I think okay. I need to comment this. Now see. So this is called iterating in a dictionary. Okay, iterating in a dictionary. So this is simple code. I think I need to not to discuss. For I in range, I am printing each element of my dictionary. Okay, so this is called iterating through a dictionary. Okay, instead of using this range, we can use the dictionary name also. Instead of this range, we can use this dictionary also. If you do not know how much range is this, okay. So this is the way. Okay, so this is called iterating in dictionary. So there are three things we have discussed. First one, we have discussed this dictionary comprehension. Okay, using shortcut we can create a long dictionary. After that we discussed dictionary comprehension with some condition. Okay, with some condition. Suppose you want to print a square of first 10 even numbers. Okay, so I have just added one condition here. I have added two conditions here. If it is even and it is divisible by 5. Okay. After that we discuss membership test. After that, we discussed actual code of membership test. It is the shortcut and it is the actual code. After that, we discussed iterating in dictionary. Iterating in dictionary. So I think this is in final. Let me check whether anything is left in this or not. Okay. Okay, one more thing is there, but I need to discuss one package, data frame. Anyone, those who already know Python, they might be familiar with the data frame. Guys, are you familiar with the data frame?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm just discussing. See, what is data frame here? See, so the next thing is DICTIONAR dictionary from data frame. Data frame. Now, what is data frame here? It is new to all of you. See, so in one of our class, we have discussed this, if you remember, import math. Do you remember we have discussed this import math? Guys, do you remember we have discussed this import math? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So import math is a package or math is a library in Python. So similarly, there is another library that is called NumPy, and one more library that is called PANDS Pandas. There are two more libraries. Okay. And this library will be very useful when you are doing project. Okay. Till now we are discussing only the basic things that is common in all the programming, like their syntax, variable, constant, function, looping, condition. These are the common things in all the programming, and these are the unique things in Python, like using libraries, and Python have their own library. So one of the libraries is NumPy, and second library is Pandas. Okay. There are a lot of libraries are there, so we will discuss one by one. Okay. So in the next class, we will discuss these libraries, and we will discuss how we can create our dictionary using these libraries. Okay, friends?
Okay,
Is it
sir.
fine? Okay. I need to give you something. I need to show you something about this library actually. Do you want to see right now? If you do not have any lecture, I think आपका lecture होगा next 10:30 से.
Yes, sir, we have a lecture now.
ठीक है. So we will discuss this library. I will show you these libraries. ठीक है. And then we will create our dictionary using this data frame pandas. ठीक है. Okay. Any doubt you can ask? Any doubt?